Welcome to class. Today we're laying down today for the story. We're eating the nose of our other students and our friends. And we're also continuing with our read aloud of Lulu Walks the Dog. And today we're starting with chapter 4. Now, if you remember, when we left off with chapter 3, it was a very short chapter where she was telling us not really about the jobs that weren't successful. So now we're ready to head on to chapter 4. Lulu decided that if she got up earlier in the morning, she could easily walk a dog before going to school. Somebody in the neighborhood must need a dog walker. Hey, maybe 2 different somebodies needed a dog walker. Hey, wait a minute, maybe even 3. Lulu was certain that she could handle 3, and if she charged $2.50 a day per dog, and if she walked 3 dogs 5 days a week, in 1 week, Lulu could earn, just give me a moment here, I'll tell you what she could earn. She could earn, don't rush me, okay, it's $36. Excuse me, it is $37.50. I've never been all that great at arithmetic. Now remember class, arithmetic means math. Did you get it? I gave you time so that you could come up with it before I told you. Because we used that word in Wayside Stories. Okay, back to Lulu. Using her mom's computer and printer, Lulu prepared an announcement that she stuck into all the mailboxes in her neighborhood. Here's what it said. Lulu, the outstanding dog walker, will walk your dog for $2.50 a day on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Her announcement included her telephone number so people could give her a call and make an appointment for her and the dog to meet. By the end of Saturday afternoon, 4 neighbors had telephoned Lulu. One of these neighbors, however, was, guess who? Fleischman. You've got a dog to walk? Lulu asked grumpily. I don't, Fleischman answered. My mom's allergic to dogs, but I know all about them. I'm kind of an expert. And after I read your announcement, I thought that if you'd like, I could give you some advice. That Fleischman had some nerve, wanting to give her dog advice when he didn't even have a dog of his own. Although, to be honest, Lulu didn't either. Thanks, but no thanks, said Lulu, in a not too thankful voice. What can be so hard about dog walking? Chapter 5. On Sunday, Lulu met 3 different dogs at 3 different houses, all in Lulu's neighborhood. Her mom went with her to every house, waiting outside on the sidewalk, just as she always did on Halloween, in case the people inside were witches or ogres. None of them were. The first dog Lulu met was an enormous, big-headed, bad-breathed brute named Brutus, who circled around her snarling and sniffing and sniffing and snarling and sniffing while Lulu waved her hand in a cautious hello. He's deciding whether he likes you, said Brutus's owner, who looked amazingly like Brutus. We'll know that he does if he starts thumping his tail. Lulu quit waving her hand and started saying, nice, Brutus, though she didn't think that Brutus was nice at all. And after he had finally stopped with the circling and sniffing and snarling and sat himself down in front of her and glared at her out of his beady, bright red eyes, Lulu quit saying, nice, Brutus, and glared right back. And a little while later, having decided they'd never be new best friends, Lulu announced, well, I'll be leaving now. But as Lulu started to leave, Brutus jumped up, ran over, and knocked her flat down on the rug, then proceeded to lick her face and thump his tail. Brutus's owner pumped one fist in the air and announced approvingly, he likes you, Brutus. Brutus likes you. He really likes you. And believe me, this is a dog that doesn't like everyone. And believe me, said Lulu, standing up and wiping globs of dog slobber off her face, I am a girl who also doesn't like everyone. She was about to add that Brutus was among the everyones she didn't like when his owner said, you're hired, you're definitely hired. And furthermore, because Brutus is on the large side, I'm going to pay you 50 cents extra a day. On the large side, Brutus was gigantic, a mountain, a well, an SUV of a dog. Still, $2.50 and then another 50 cents made $3 whole dollars every single day, which meant that every 5 days Lulu would earn, well, after she figured out what she would earn, she decided that this was an offer she couldn't refuse. And so she nodded and said, okay, when Brunus's owner said to her, see you Monday morning, 6:30 sharp. And that's the end of chapter 5. So think to yourself, if she was gonna earn $3 every day, 5 days a week, how much money would she earn? And I think it's really appropriate that my dogs are playing around while we're reading about Lulu Walks the Dog. So keep coming back and we will keep finding out what happens with Lulu Walks the Dog.